to like, follow, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you will receive alerts when there are new episodes. Go get it.
I've been grinding for so long, I wake up and chase my goals. I go out and I go get it. How to code, that's all I know. I don't succeed, then I don't breathe. Success, what does it mean? If I conquer all my goals, then I'm living out my dream. Dig deep, go out and get it. Success Chronicles. Compete until it's finished. Success Chronicles. Go take care of your business. Success Chronicles. It's deeper than just winning. Success Chronicles.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Chip Baker coming to you with another topic session with my good friend Amy Lee Miller. And man, it's going to be great. Today we're talking about change your perspective, change your life. And I think that's a dynamic topic. But before we dive into the topic, Amy, if you don't mind, please just tell them a little bit about who you are and what it is you do.
Absolutely. Great to be here with you, Chip. Thanks again for having me. Always a good time to talk with you. So I'm a career coach and author, and working towards some motivational speaking. So I have some things for that lined up. But currently, most of my focus is on my one-on-one coaching program, working with clients, helping them to get clarity and traction on their career goals.
Awesome. Good stuff. Well, let's dive into it. Change your perspective, change your life. What are you feeling with that, Amy?
Oh my goodness, so many things. A lot of these things, I didn't coin these phrases, people have heard before, but I like to say, we succeed at what we focus on. So, and then, people talk about money mindset and fear mindset and abundance mindset. And we've all heard before, if you think you can, you can. If you think you won't, you won't. So when we shift our perspective to, what if I can achieve that? Instead of what if it doesn't work out? What if it does work out? Just a simple shift in perspective like that can be very powerful. And I didn't make that one up either. Years ago, when I was actually wanting to move to New York, and I was applying or submitting myself for interviews. I had my first interview in New York. I was living in Virginia at the time, and I ran into a friend, and I was really excited about the interview. And then I got scared. And that's what happens to all of us at some point. It's human nature.
Yeah.
We're excited, we're thinking, we're focused on the excitement, but then very quickly fear comes in. What if it doesn't work out? When we let ourselves be vulnerable to admitting what it is we really want, well, then what if it doesn't work out? And then we feel like a failure. People know that we failed, kind of thing. But anyway, my friend said to me, so I was telling her about the interview, and then I said, what if I don't get it? And she said, why wouldn't you get it? And I just thought, oh my gosh, wow, I could just adopt this perspective. And I did. So I said, okay, of course I'll get it. Yes, I'll get it. Why wouldn't I get it? And I did. I got the job. And I have adopted that perspective that was a gift that she gave me that day. With everything meaningful to me that I pursue, that's my outlook. That's my perspective. So that's the first thing I got on that.
Man, that's so good. I'm just over here stalling a little bit because I'm taking notes.
Taking notes is important. That's how
I'm taking some good notes from Amy Lee Miller. That's good stuff. You hit on some really good points. I love that about the focus. We succeed on what we focus on. That really struck out to me. And I say it like this: for me, where your focus goes, your energy flows. Where your energy goes, your focus flows.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, it's switch the words however you want to switch them, but really it's about your focus and your energy, right?
Yep.
And so it's important to make sure that we are aware that we're focusing on the right things. Because I think when we are focusing on the right things, it allows the right things to happen to us in our life. And I think I've shared with you about how you view what you do will always affect how you do what you do.
I love that. Yeah.
And so it's about the perspective. You put the lenses on. Like, what lenses are you looking through? And so we have to make sure that the lenses are lenses that we know that it's kind of like you said with the job situation, that you are capable Uh, you are worthy of great things to happen for you and to you. You can do great things,
Mm-hmm.
right? You have to know that and feel that, and I'm not talking about an authentic belief, right? I'm not talking about a fake, like, oh, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking
Okay.
about the belief, because you put the work in,
Mm-hmm.
right? You put the work in to be there. You've gotten the reps to be there, and then when you do that, you can have that confidence in knowing that, hey, I've changed my perspective, and now I'm about to go dang change my life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And also I think you mentioned something about emotions. Emotions are the key, really. You want to pay attention to how you're feeling and then trust your instincts that if you feel something, if
Mhm.
you want something, that drive within you is there for a reason. And then your perspective following that is key because you want to believe, okay, I have this within me, whatever I need, I have within me. I want this thing for myself. So of course I can achieve it. Of course.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
one of my favorite people, she said, one thing that she says is, in true place, there is no competition, which means whenever we're doing what is meant for us, of course, we're going to succeed, so that's a great perspective too, to help people kind of get over fear and shift their perspective around it.
yeah. I think too. On that note, we have to look within to win, and really, at the end of the day, the only competition is yourself.
Hmm.
You know what
Oh, I
I'm
like that. Yeah.
saying?
Uh-huh.
Because at the end of the day, like, I'm just striving to be the best version of Chip each day. I guess I can't be satisfied with being the same Chip that I was today that I was yesterday, right?
Yeah.
I think that that goes along with the energy and focus thing too. Um, when we allow ourselves to focus in on that, I think it's amazing how great things just start to happen for you,
Hmm.
because you're the best version of yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, as we continue to elevate and improve ourselves, we work
Hmm.
toward, not only are we working toward the greater things that we want, but we're also becoming a magnet for the things that we want. We're elevating our mindset and our state, so then we're attracting better things. And of course, there's challenges in pursuing what it is that you want. But overcoming those challenges helps you become equipped for once you get where it is you're going. Um,
Yeah,
so yeah.
that's good. And as you were saying that, it made me thought about the conversation we had before we got on about, and this, I love this, how you said this. You said, I'm getting to do the things I love. Like, each day
Oh
it's
yeah.
a lot going
Yeah.
on, but like, it's all
Uh-huh.
of the things that I love. And so,
Yeah.
as you talked about with the elevating and working to be the best version of yourself, yes, it's scary. Yes, you're gonna have to get out of your comfort zone some and
Hmm.
do some things. It's like, oh, but oh, when you get to that space of where you're actually all day long getting to do what you love,
Oh my gosh. Yep. Hmm. Yeah.
it's great. And when you were saying those things, like, I could see the pure or authentic enjoyment and excitement, like in your face and your body language.
Mhm.
It's like, man, like, I am actually getting, like, it's
Yeah.
like you're like
Okay.
excited,
Yeah.
and it's good stuff when you can be in that space.
Hmm. Yeah, it's awesome. But first, yes, you have to shift your perspective to believe that you can achieve that. A lot of us are walking around, and this is human nature. So it's not, a
Mhm.
knock on anybody. We have to fight against human nature every day, all day, to,
Yep,
against
yep.
the fear-based mindset that is there to protect us. But when we're not in any danger, it's not actually serving us. So a lot of us are walking around with limited mindsets where we don't even open our mind to think about shifting our perspective to what we might something that we could do differently. If we're not happy in a certain area of our life, whether it's career, we're not absolutely loving what we're doing, it doesn't light us
Hmm.
up. It's important um to get that, let your imagination run a little wild again, like we did as kids. If I could do
Hmm.
anything, what would I do, and what might that look like, and what might that feel like, and then keep running with that, uh more, open mind, what's that going to feel like, and allow yourself to keep getting curious about it and excited. But yeah, a big piece of achieving our bigger goals is believing that we can. And so that's, positive mindset is shifting in perspective, which is a little bit of a maybe easier way to look at it. Like when you think about doing the mindset work, it sounds like a big challenge, but if you actually shift your perspective around that, it's just the shift in perspective, and it can it makes a really big impact.
Yeah, as you were saying, that made me think about this one thing that I like to share too. I think dream it, believe it, and achieve it.
Absolutely.
Dream it, have the dreams, those big lofty goals, dream it, believe that you can do that. And then when you have that belief, therein lies that, that change of perspective. And then the achieving it is what changes your life. So dream it, believe it, achieve it.
Yep. 100%. And back to the focus, exceeding at what we focus on, and where we focus is where we go. The super successful people like inventors or, founders of huge companies. I'm sure, I don't know, I haven't talked to them. Maybe someday I'll get to interview them, but I'm sure that they had fear or uncertainty, at least at some point. But I think the difference is where their focus is. Are they focusing on the fear, or are they focusing on leading with the excitement and the belief that they know that they can achieve and that they will achieve? So they maybe don't know how, but they know that they will. And so that's their perspective. So if they had the fears, we don't know about them because they're not talking about it, because that's not where their focus is. And yeah, I'll pause there.
That's good. No, that's good stuff. I was taking notes, so you're good. If did you have anything else you want to go with that?
Yeah, just something simple. I was going to say, because I'm a big achiever. I like to get a lot of things done, and I'm good at, focusing my attention and crossing things off my to-do list. But every once in a while, I'll get a little bit of anxiety around something because I feel like I'm behind on it.
Yeah.
And this is just a simple tip that is so effective. I just ask myself, have you been focusing on this thing that you feel behind on? And if the answer is no, okay, focus on it. Take an hour. This is what I'm doing. And I immediately feel better and more successful. That elevates your mindset. And I succeeded at that, because I got it done, or I have progress in getting it done. So yeah, simple, quick, but effective.
Good. Yeah, it's always good when they can have we can give them some actionable items to apply in their life to help them. So in closing, again, I'd love for you to share with the audience where they can go follow you, check you out, show you some love with all of the amazing things you have going on.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes, absolutely. You can check out my website. It's amyleemiller.com. I'm on Instagram and YouTube at Amy Lee Miller Coaching. And what else? Oh yeah, my books are on Amazon. Where's My Mustard and Ready, Set, Recruit.
Well, there it is. Again, Amy, I just want to say thanks so much for taking the time to hang out with me doing the topic sessions. Always a good time. And man, always some great nuggets I think people can take and use in their life to help them be successful.
Thank you for having me. Yes, always a great time. Thank you.
All right. Thank you guys for checking out this topic session. We'll see you next time. God bless. Go get it.